for sure as fuck ain't no other Uncle Phil. Rocked a few times for sure. It was flopping around in the ring.
Completely blew out homeboy's knee and stood over him like he was 𝐁 𝐏𝐿.
2 guys, 1 bench. Shit talking, straight sports, combat sports. Game over.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2 Guys, 1 Bench,
Where we talk a lot of shit.
and we drop some truth bombs on your bitch asses.
Alright guys, before anything else, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below.
Rant of the week. We're about to pop some caps.
Alright guys, let's kick it off with our rants of the week. Russ, what do you have for us?
Well, Darrell, I just saw the news. Making a new reboot of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Holy shit. Come on, man. This is not the first reboot. In fact, there's so many fucking reboots, I'm losing my mind, Darrell. Can't you come up with something original, maybe? Instead of rebooting all these fucking awesome shows from the 80s and 90s. It's not gonna be the same. There is no fucking Will Smith. There is no other Carlton. And fucking, sure as fuck ain't no other Uncle Phil. Darrell?
Yeah, it's pretty true. They just seem to run out of ideas. Instead of doing something inventive, just recycle shit. Even see with movies, I was at a movie a couple weeks ago. I see a preview, I'm like, oh, that looks good. What's the title? Dune. Oh, a 30 to 40-year-old fucking movie that they're gonna redo again because they can't think of anything. Come up with something on your own, be creative, don't just copy other people's fucking work and say you did it.
Hell yeah, Darrell had a great idea for the reboot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How about this?
So I think with Fresh Prince, since the times are now, obviously since it's a black family, we got to have it more diverse. So
Yeah.
might as well just make it a fully Korean family.
That's true. Or you did mention that, hey, let's take the whole family that's rich and entitled and take them to the hood where they can get their bitch asses beat down and shaken down for the change.
Now that I'd honestly want to see, because instead of having these rich ass black family and talking to Will, who's the only hood guy there, I need to see him bring his family now. Maybe they went broke, that old story, and they're back in the hood. I would love to see a rich ass kid having to live in West Philadelphia.
Fuck yeah. I'm all for that.
All right, for my rant of the week, I just want to talk about all the pandering going on in pretty much every kind of entertainment there is out there. Everybody just craves the diversity in everything, so they want to change every character, especially mostly white characters are the ones who are getting changed the most. And it's funny because everybody's championing for diversity, and you should have this character play this character, but it's not the same energy the other way around. What I mean by that, just recently Cinderella came out. How do I know that? I saw it on Amazon Prime, the trailer for it. Instead of a white fairy godmother, she's got a black fairy godbrother. So you swap out a white lady for a middle-aged black dude who's very gay and flamboyant. There's no problem with him playing the role, but can we just stop with the fucking pandering? Every character has to be switched. But if it was a white person taking, let's say, an Asian or a black person's role, you'd be fucking furious about it. If Black Panther was played by Tom Hanks, you would lose your fucking mind. But it's completely okay if we change normal characters. I'm okay with it. How about make up your own fucking thing like Russ and I were talking about? If you need to make up a character, especially in comic books and shit, make up a new one. Don't fucking copy it and just make it black.
Exactly. It's the same thing with the rebooting of shit. How about let's not keep on making this shit movie over and over again and recasting. Let's make some new shit. There's plenty of different things we can attack, cultural things, and make it pretty awesome that way. No, we're not doing that. And that's
Combat sports.
all right, combat sports. And holy shit, Darrell, we got a new face to MMA. See you later, Conor McGregor. Back to the fucking McNugget land. We got who, Darrell?
Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. So for those of you who don't know him, he's brand new to UFC, but he's been fighting for a while. A lot of fight fans have seen him fighting elsewhere, but last night he made his debut and it was a massive one with a big knockout after being rocked himself.
Definitely. This guy's got a mushroom cut. It's also a mullet at the same time. It's fucking fantastic. But he's just a character. You can barely understand what he's saying in the interviews. It's like he's a frosted Lucky Charms, whatever the fuck it is called. But he is amazing. It was refreshing to see him, I saw that mushroom cut get rocked a few times for sure. It was flopping around in the ring. He could take a hit, and then he finished. Really exciting. I'm sure Dana White's fucking just laughing in his fucking golden doubloon fucking bed all the way to the bank.
So another thing we wanted to touch on was Khalil Rountree's, I don't know if you would call it KO or win by doctor stoppage or
fatality
TKO or fatality.
Mortal Kombat fatality.
But last night he threw a kick and completely blew out homeboy's knee and stood over him like he was 𝐓.𝐤 𝐿.
Definitely. I mean, this oblique kick, it was the first time ever that it's finished a fight in the UFC. I've seen others in kickboxing, but it was brutal. I mean, you knew the fight was over as soon as that kick landed. And then looking at the guy's knee, looks like a dislocated patella or whatever. Horrendous, and it just goes to, I mean, that's okay because it's in the rules, but I'm kind of faring on the side of maybe making those kicks illegal. Number one, they can end someone's fucking career. Darrell knows, I know, knee injuries suck, and once you have a blown out ACL, you're never really confident about having that same athletic ability.
Yeah, and especially when you've got guys that have fought John Jones and had to take even longer to rehab. And John Jones was known for throwing that kick all the time.
Yeah.
But he would just kind of throw it out there to keep you the fuck back. Khalil threw it. He was trying to break some shit, and he definitely did. But like you said, it's within the rules. But like I know a lot of people hate it when John was doing it because he was giving people minor tears in their knee just from barely tapping people with it. Yeah. And he was at range. Now you got a giant 185 fucking solid Khalil coming at you and throwing everything behind it. It's definitely dangerous.
And he definitely had, like, if you watch the fight from the beginning, he was trying to kill this guy it was like a hate crime going on in there. I mean, he was trying to murder this guy. And then he finishes him with that fucking fatality of the leg. It was like, it was watching a Mortal Kombat movie. So check that out.
Strength Sports.
All right, guys, Strength Sports. What's going on, Darrell? Some fuckery going on.
So as a lot of you know, this bullshit with the IPF suspending USAPL lifters. So apparently there's a big dispute between the IPF and the USAPL over drug testing protocol. One side wanting to test more, one being like, no, what we do is fine, blah, 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 going back and forth. And I can see both sides of it. If you don't feel like your athletes are going to have a fair chance competing against these other ones because you know they're cheating, then obviously you want to push for more testing to get those guys out of there. But at the same time, I feel like with USAPL, it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. You have a country full of people who just seems to never have any of your top lifters test positive, yet they're the ones who everyone fucking thinks are cheating. But anyways, that's besides the point. The funny thing I think of this is IPF likes to market themselves as the end-all be-all federation out there. They're the best because that's where the best competition is, and you even see it locally. People that are in IPF affiliates like the CPU, APU, guys will compete in that because they think having that badge makes them feel like they're better than you. When truth is, a lot of them are dog shit lifters, but they always feel like by competing under an IPF affiliate that makes them better because they compete with better people. The truth is, without having Americans in your sport loses all fucking legitimacy. Because let's be real, whether they cheat or if they're natural, the US has the best lifters in the world for all the powerlifting shit. Now there's some outliers across the world, but for the most part, USA has the best fucking lifters in the world. There's the Yuri Belkins and Andre Milenichevs and shit like that. But you want to find where 90% of the elite people are, they're in USA. So by suspending people from your sport, your world championships that you're going to have here now, every single person competing in that, I just need them to know that it's not a real championship because you don't even invite the best people in the world. Russ?
Well, I got nothing else to say, Darrell. You pretty much summed it up. A douche!
Technique of the week.
All right, everybody, so our street fight one-on-one, we're back here, and I'm going to show you today about some body shots. A lot of fights you can end just with a nice body shot. You don't have to knock them out, put them, in a dangerous position where they could hit their head, potentially die. A body shot can end a fight real quick, and we're going to go over that. So, number one, my favorite ways and the quickest way to get to the body with your lead hand. So, it's your jab hand. So, we're going to go nice and quick, right to that body. See how I'm stepping in a bit, using that power? All right, that one is the quickest one to get to the body. Okay, number two, we're looking at getting some more power. The way I like to set this one up, you can kind of fake a punch here, light that solar plexus right up. Here we go again. Nice. Okay. Number three, a liver shot. Most people don't even know where their liver is. It's on their right side. So your left hook is the best way to hit that liver. So I'm coming in, looking for that liver shot. Good. With a liver shot, it's crazy. If you've ever been hit by one, your whole body shuts down, you drop. It's a terrible feeling. Probably the most effective to keep distance is using your lead leg front kick. So this one we're gonna get her in there nice and tight. All right. So I'm using the ball of my foot. So that is, the hard part. It's a tricky one to do from the lead leg. But if you can get that down, guys, it's one that they don't see, and you see it ending a lot of fights. It's a quick snap kick right to the guts. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in to Two Guys, One Bench.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to leave us a comment.
Definitely, and check out some of our sponsors. Right now, we're wearing the Bridge City brand. Darrell's got that on. Resolute, another amazing brand. Misfit. And also Boost CBD, Scalp Tech for all them fucking guys that need to check in their hair. Derek Brunson, you're one of them. And then also, with Resolute, they make the shirt and curlies as their side gig, but they do custom t-shirts and hats. Look at me, I got my own gym brand on. Wear your own brand, it's pretty awesome. So check them out. And don't forget to eat big,
train hard,
and always be fight ready.